Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. We're here. You got me. You got Devin. We are back. We are brand new. We are, honestly, and if it's just me, like, I know, like, I'm not the greatest athlete. I didn't, prevail in front of many people, but I would love to throw, like, my and your hat in the Celebrity All-Star game because we're busting all their asses.
I'm not throwing my hat into nothing.
We're busting all their asses, Devin. So I'll tell you what, two things. I know people, what's up, y'all? Hey, we got stuff to talk about, but don't worry. First thing I do want to say is the Celebrity All-Star game. First of all, no, put your hat in there. We ever blow up? Yeah, no, you're hooping for sure. You're dunking on Glorilla.
I can't dunk.
You're crossing Glorilla up and you're pulling back on it. You're pulling us. But
I cannot dunk, but if I needed to, I can make it mid-range.
Since when were NBA players or like not that far from out the league players in the Celebrity All-Star game?
I didn't realize that Taco Fall was allowed to be in the Celebrity All-Star game. Like, who else was in there? I mean, to be completely honest, I'm watching that shit.
I didn't really watch it.
I don't know who was involved.
Jeremy Lin was in it.
That's cool.
Yeah, but that ain't fair.
It's not fair.
One team had Glorilla. One team had
what's the difference?
Fucking Jeremy Lin. And then I understand, like, all right, Jason Williams. Okay.
Cool.
We can have guys who played in the big three in the Celebrity All-Star game. Because you're more of a celebrity than a basketball player at that point. But Taco Fall and Jeremy Lin, that ain't fair. But
also,
I guess
Taco's a scrub.
There were some guys, like Keenan Allen was out there, Amon-Ra was out there, I think. But it would be tough if we truly could just get, like, if the Celebrity All-Star game did just turn into the NFL basketball All-Star game, like where all a bunch of NFL players. Because I know, like, Myles Garrett has always talked about being in one. Oh, if DK
did one. DK won MVP a few years ago.
DK did, and you know what? I don't know how how much money or whatever would have to play into this just because of like injuries and stuff. But it's so trash that you might as well just let NFL players do the dunk contest.
Shouldn't they just do that for the Pro Bowl?
Play basketball?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think that from like a company.
I think basketball is in terms of being physically demanding, the exact same as flag football.
I think from a company standpoint, though, it's like we'd rather hype up a branch
but
of
there is no help that the Pro Bowl is giving to the NFL. If anything, it makes it look bad.
No, but I mean, them playing basketball doesn't help football at all.
It does. Makes the name bigger.
No, it makes basketball a little bit bigger for the day.
Think so.
Bro, you're talking about
NFL players.
But still, at the end of the day, it's what conquers what. The NFL needs basketball to put them on, like to get more exposure.
Well, in all NBA or in all NFL basketball games, I think they should switch. I think the NBA should play flag football, and I think the NFL should play basketball. Because I don't want to watch NBA All-Stars lollygag and play basketball. That sucks.
I don't want to watch them play flag football either, though. I don't care. I don't know
I don't want to watch anybody play flag football at this point.
You know what, though? Maybe they try. Like Anthony Edwards, I could see him trying in a flag football game.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe.
Jimmy Butler said he could have played.
He said he was like the best receiver ever. Klay Thompson said he could be a nice receiver, and I don't see that ever being a thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, I guess, but I'm just saying from like I said from a company standpoint, the NBA and NFL aren't like, yeah, let's entertain other sports. Like no, like this is the National Football League or this is the National Basketball Association. That's it. We don't play other sports.
Well, it's not working for either of them.
I mean, it
I
does
mean,
kind of work.
they're gonna go ahead and try the world versus the U.S. thing, but
Yeah, but then plain and simple, another thing, like this is another problem is teams are worried about players in the offseason getting hurt and whatever. And if you have all these NBA players out there playing flag football, it's like one of them is bound to tear or something or
but why are
bump
they
into each
letting these
other. And
NFL players play in the celebrity game?
I think it's I think it's very far and few like in between because a lot of players probably get declined. They're probably getting told fuck no.
Yeah,
I imagine they told Keenan Allen, it's like, yeah, you're pretty much you've torn everything already. So
if like he can tear it picking his kid up, like
yeah, yeah.
we don't really give a damn.
Do you remember when Terrell Suggs? Remember when he tore his Achilles at their hooping?
I remember him tearing his Achilles. I didn't know it was hooping.
He was playing pickup basketball,
It's awesome.
and he tore his Achilles. And I want to say like there was a maybe he tried covering up and said it. Well, I don't know. He tore
No,
his
he
Achilles playing
did.
pickup
He did.
basketball.
No, you're right. He did try to cover up the injury, but because there's a lot of shit in their contracts.
Yeah,
Like,
the best
don't get on
cover
a
up.
fucking jet ski type shit.
The best cover up and seeing if he wasn't outside on a jet ski, he wouldn't have said he tore his ACL on a jet ski. He would have said he was training and he tore his
Exactly.
ACL. Now the best cover up is John Wall's. Tore his Achilles in the shower. Or he tripped and fell at home.
How did he tear his Achilles?
Remember he tripped and fell at home. He said he tripped and fell at home. You don't remember
Yeah.
John Wall when he tore his Achilles?
No,
He said he tripped and fell at home.
he did not trip and fall at home.
That's what he said. He said he tripped and fell at home.
I guess.
I'm pretty sure. I want to say. I think John Wall said he tripped and fell. How did John
I know, but
Wall
what could he have been doing?
slipping and falling at his home? Tore his left Achilles in February after slipping and falling in his home.
See, but you don't tear your Achilles from falling
No, you
unless you
don't.
jumped off of something.
Yeah. It is interesting. Like I wonder what
Tearing your
people.
Achilles will make you fall.
Um, I wish people had more conspiracies about how he actually tore his conspiracy clouds over John Wall's Achilles injury. Sim- he simply slipped and fell in his home. Um, okay, can we get to the raw has been okay. I don't know. I don't know what people think it is, but a lot of I guess a lot of people like me said, yeah, there's no way he tore his Achilles just slipping at home. Because how like you said, how do you do that? Now
Yeah, I don't know.
but I don't know. Like I have heard stories of people just. I get okay. Here's the problem though. I guess I've heard stories of people simply just having their Achilles tear and then them falling, or like they were in the shower and then they tore their. But then they slipped. I guess you can slip. I don't know if you slipped forward and your foot. I guess you could. I guess theoretically, if you slipped and
I
pushed,
guess.
it had to be the perfect, tear, to be honest with you. But I'm imagining
Yeah.
someone like John Wall, it'd be very hard to tear Achilles in at home. But hey, it is what it is. So the All-Star game, Celebrity All-Star game, definitely sucks. So get your fucking boots ready, Devin, because we're getting you ready for next year. 2027, 2027 Celebrity All-Star MVP.
Nah.
It's gonna be you. Watch.
I'm gonna tear my Achilles.
But speaking of just things that I guess are crazy, we didn't talk about this last episode. And to be completely honest with you, I guess maybe I wanted to let it like simmer and see like if there was gonna be any other details or anything else. And there wasn't. It's just simply this. James Pearce Jr. is crazy.
Sure.
And that's just, all there really is to it. Usually at first, we always see these reports of guys doing some stupid something stupid, and you always got the word domestic
Sure.
or something along those lines in there. And this one's a little, I don't want to use the word interesting, but a little different than your usual just like, oh, that fucking, hey, he hit her or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
This is looks like, so he was dating Rakia Jackson, WNBA player. Um, and I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the WNBA this time. Obviously, this isn't the
Yeah.
time to
No,
hate
this
on the
is not.
WNBA
No.
because what the fuck. But I guess they were dating. They break up. She's the one that was like, "Yeah, I'm done." She blocks him, so he gets on his stalker vibes and I guess hunts her down and crashes into her car multiple times, crashed
Really.
into the back of it because he stopped. She stops at a red light. He crashes into it, and then he cuts her off in front, and then like backs up, and then crashes into the front of it. And then when I guess cops do come out to like stop him as he evades, and see, this is the one where it's like, all right, like, did he hit the cop with the car, or was it like,
Yeah.
because I know I don't honestly, I don't want to get, because we know what happened the last time, but I'm saying the cop, like, it's like they say as he pulled off, he hit a cop that was trying to stop him, so
Sure.
I guess that happened as well. And then he eventually, I guess, crashed his car, fled the scene on foot, and you know what?
Fled.
Fled. God damn it. 2 minutes
Sorry.
in the fucking corner. 2 minutes in the corner for me. You get
Sorry.
200 points when we start Jeopardy.
Yeah.
No. No way. I'm never being that fair. The players fleeing, right? Why do they always get caught?
What do you mean?
These are like premier athletes. They always get caught. They never get away on foot. OJ stayed in the car.
Yes.
Well, actually, they didn't
There really is no getting away on foot. Where are you gonna go?
anywhere. But I'm saying, like, you're telling me every single NFL player that flees on foot, it's like they just get hawked down by this random fucking cop. Because I
Well, I mean,
understand.
they know how to surround. Like you get one guy chasing from behind, you push him into 8 other cops. Like you don't
All right,
have
but
Randall from who's 320 pounds catching you.
okay, but here's the thing though. So if you're in Tampa Bay and Bucky Irving is like on foot taking off from the police, there's at
Not
least going to be no. I'm just saying. I'm
just
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 for
just using a
example.
name as an example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What what what, what do they call it in school?
Bucky Irving's a
Not
great.
they called it picking on. Yes, that's a.
He's a Bucky Irving's a great person. He would never flee from the police. He would never have a reason to.
I don't know anything
Um,
about Bucky Irving, so I'm not gonna
he's a
say that.
saint, Devin. He's a
Okay.
saint. He's a saint. But in Tampa, say he's fleeing in Tampa. I would
All right. Why
imagine
don't
at
we talk
some
about the
point.
guy who does flee from police in Tampa
Okay,
Bay? Baker Mayfield.
Well,
He
see, but
got
here's the problem
fucking
though.
wrecked.
I can see Baker getting like. I can see him
Nah,
getting
Bake.
hawked.
There's a video of Bake getting
No, but
lit up.
that's what I'm saying though. I can see that. But like James Pearce is like, you're 22, you're an athlete, like
Yeah.
you're this pass rusher, like you're really hus. Like you need to get the fuck. You're telling me you didn't hit one spin, one club move, or one
No,
nothing. You didn't
he
hit shit.
he apparently did try uh um a fake spin. He hit the
No, he didn't.
DeMarcus Ware inside to the out back
No,
in
he
fake
didn't. No.
spin. He did. He hit a fake 360.
I need that body cam footage.
He said,
What? But no, it's like I don't understand how.
"This is
But
not a laughing matter, by the way."
it's no. I'm laughing at him. He's a fucking idiot.
I agree.
But I'm saying, like, Bucky Irving's gonna come across a Bucks fan that's like, "Can I please come in? Like, come on."
No, yeah,
Like, it's like, yeah, no, come on, Bucky. Like, you saved me in fantasy last year. Like, come on, like,
yeah, no,
you're playing.
exactly.
But maybe James Pearce is not enough Falcons fans, or not enough people recognize James Pearce. I don't know.
It's also
I'm not
Atlanta.
sure.
You know, well, also anywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't understand how just every single cop is able to just hawk down these players. These players aren't getting as loose as I thought they'd be.
I mean, I wouldn't call them endurance athletes, so there's only so far they can get.
I guess. I guess you're right. You're right. I mean, I hate tempo offense though. Tempo offense, you
You're right.
gotta be
No,
ready.
they're out there
You gotta have that gas.
pushing.
But he gets arrested and charged with 5 different felonies, and up to a max of potential max sentencing of 70 years. Um, Probably not gonna get hit with 70 years, but I mean the minimum I saw was like 7 years. Like he's going to prison. He's going to jail. Like bro might be fucked. They already said like she's testifying. Um he's screwed. And it's just funny when it's like the report was like James Pearce Jr. arrested for stalking and assault. He led with 10.5 sacks last year. Just and then it's like, all right. Like, damn, too bad Atlanta's losing that. Fuck.
Too bad Atlanta's losing 10 sacks. Yeah.
But no, it's just shame on bro, because you just added to the list of the dumbasses in the league that it's like, I don't know, these players. It's like we're gonna get drafted. I'm gonna get drafted. I'm gonna make millions of dollars playing a sport, and then I'm gonna go to prison. I'm gonna go straight to prison. I don't understand.
I mean it's a good example of money doesn't fix you.
Money does not fix you. Pierce. Speaking of Pierce, Antonio Pierce. I think that's who I thought of. I want to say Antonio Pierce was
Former Raiders head coach.
Was a former Redskin.
Okay.
And he has a Super Bowl ring.
Antonio Pierce does? He's that old? He won in 92?
Yeah. 92, right?
Yeah, 92.
Antonio Pierce, 1992.
Beat the Bills.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. He played for the Redskins, but he won in 07 with the Giants.
Makes more sense.
92 with the Redskins, but he has.
I was about to say 92 is a brick, bro.
He was on the 07 Giants team, so
good for him.
Absolutely hilarious. But moving on from James Pearce being an absolute idiot. Last episode we gave the top 5 teams who didn't make the playoffs best chance to make it next year. Now we're gonna have to do the top 5 playoff teams with the worst chance to repeat.
To get back into the playoffs?
Yes, to not make it back in. The top 5 teams with the worst chance to make it back to the playoffs.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously you can take the teams who definitely aren't on the list. I mean, Seattle.
Yeah, all right. Let's just say all the playoff let's remember that anything can happen.
So
all the playoff teams.
Okay, so 1s and 2s. Denver, Seattle, New England, Chicago.
Okay.
3s and 4s, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Philly. The Rams, the Niners, the Texans, the Bills, the Chargers, the Packers.
I mean, you could flip that list upside down and it would make way more sense.
Probably. Honestly, it probably would make a lot more sense. But, I mean, I don't know. My eyes go straight to Carolina.
Yes and no. Because, I mean, we don't really know what future holds for them.
Okay, so then if you're holding out on Carolina, then I'm thinking of it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to Pittsburgh, considering they have no quarterback and Mike McCarthy at the helm. Chicago, it's still high hopes for them to run it back the way they did this year. Are we looking at? Who can we take off of this list? Who are we not looking at? I don't think we're looking at the Super Bowl champions. I don't know if they're not gonna make the playoffs next year? Is that they're gonna fall off that bad? There's no fucking way.
No way. But if we're being completely honest, I don't think any team in here is safe. But I mean, yeah, for Seattle's gonna make the playoffs.
Over these other 15 teams or however many teams are on here, yeah, I would hope so. Or 13 teams, I would think so. I would hope so. I'm looking at New England because later on I'm gonna talk about how New England is not gonna be back next year. Like all their
I am
fucking fans are
100% looking
saying.
at New England, and hopefully New England doesn't fall into where Washington fell last this season, which was thinking that just because you got to a certain level and you won a certain amount of games that your team was good enough and that nothing along the way was lucky per se. New England needs a lot of improvement.
Oh yeah,
especially offensively.
I don't think Jacksonville and Houston make it to the playoffs again next year.
Depending on what the Colts do, the Colts can make a move. It's kind of make or break for Houston right now.
I just don't see two AFC South teams taking up two spots again.
Houston shouldn't have made it. The way they played most of the year, the way that offense played. Jacksonville is kind of budding, but it's Jacksonville, so I don't know.
I
Who's the
would
other South
say
team?
Jacksonville and Houston. It was Jacksonville and Houston. So
who didn't make it?
Oh, it was
Tennessee's not making. Fuck.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about them. I would say Philly's pretty safe. I'm not really looking at them.
I think Philly,
Buffalo,
San Fran,
Seattle, San Fran. No Kittle for at least a minute. He just had Achilles surgery.
You're right. No Kittle.
Obviously, no Ayuk.
Pearsall hasn't shown yet. McCaffrey's older. They'll find a way.
McCaffrey was the chance that McCaffrey's going to be as healthy as he was last season again.
It's kind of tough to predict where he'll be. Because, he could be good before week 1 and then not play from week 1 to week 10 just because.
But I'll mark him as safe. I'll mark them as safe. Jacksonville. What about the Chargers?
Fuck no.
No, like, what is that? What was that no towards?
They're not safe.
In the playoffs? Oh, yeah, not safe at all. Okay. Green Bay?
No.
Really? Over all these teams we said, I feel like.
No, I'm not saying Green Bay is top 5. I'm just saying that they're not locks.
Okay. What about Denver?
Denver's tough, man.
I don't think Denver.
It's so funny to say that the 1 seed might miss the playoffs next year.
Oh, because they fucking might. If the Chargers come back, if the Chiefs come back crazy, if the fucking Ravens come back crazy, if the Bengals somehow have a fucking defense, a lot of these teams are gonna have a problem.
And then even then, like, you got, like we said, teams like Jacksonville, teams like the Colts. If the Steelers want to do something, like, shit's gonna be tight next year if teams show up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Dallas on the not safe list. So the teams we're looking at, so Pittsburgh, Carolina, Houston, Green Bay, Denver, the Chargers, New England, Chicago. So I feel like there is a difference. Some of these teams have some differences. Like, I feel like Carolina has to be on this list.
Carolina will be in the top 5. I think Houston has to be in the top 5.
I also agree. I think Houston has to be on the top 5. I think Chicago.
I don't know.
We're looking at, okay. We know Detroit's coming back crazy. We don't.
Bro, we know. We don't.
I think Green Bay is coming back better than they were last season. I think Green Bay is still going to be a problem. So we're talking about their chances of making the playoffs in the situation they're going to be next year. They're going to be fighting harder to be third place in their division than Carolina's going to be fighting for first place in their division.
Yes.
Which in my eyes makes it harder. It gives
with
them
Detroit,
worse
you
chance.
don't have Ben Johnson. Clearly, he's in Chicago. I do think Ben Johnson can work with anything, as he's shown this year. In regards to how good Chicago can be, I'm not too sure. But Detroit, I mean, they were fucking healthy this year. If they have an injury, they're fucked next year.
I mean, I just think things didn't go their way. I mean,
no, I think they fucked up.
I don't know. I think at least Pittsburgh has to be on this list. So then we're looking at 5 more teams to fill in the final 2. Green Bay, Denver, Chicago, New England, and the Chargers. You're telling me out of these teams, Chicago is not one of the teams with the harder routes back to the playoffs?
New England? I think the Chargers, yeah. Especially in that fucking division. God forbid the Raiders want to come out and do something.
I think, fuck, dude. And then, so Denver has to be on this list.
Over the Bears?
Chiefs coming back. I think the Chiefs are going to come back better. They just still got to deal with the Chargers. And but the Chargers, same thing for the Chargers. They got to deal with Denver, and they got to deal with the Chiefs coming back. I think Chicago's going to have to deal with Green Bay and Detroit coming back.
And vice versa.
And I think New England can miss the playoffs completely.
I think New England can miss the playoffs completely as well.
I mean, sorry, I'm a hater, but I think...
I don't even think it's hate. Like, again, I'm going to bring up Washington again. Our quarterback got hurt, but we clearly weren't the same team with the same luck that we were the year before. I mean, even with the games that Jaden played, I know he wasn't 100%, but shit changes. I mean, rookies do get figured out. There's going to be a big learning process for Drake May. You're not under that wing of being a young rookie anymore. You've exceeded your expectations now. Same thing with Joe Burrow. I mean, he exceeded all of his expectations, and now he has to live up to that. That's the thing. I don't think he's a Joe Burrow type. I don't know if he will be, but
not the Joe Burrow type.
But I think regardless of what happens with the Patriots, they have to give Drake some pieces and try to help that team out.
Okay, so then out of the last 4, it's Chargers, Bears, Packers, Broncos. Worst chance? Chargers. Really?
They haven't updated that offense. I'm not sure what they're doing with that defense. I mean, they still have Keenan Allen. Amarian Hampton's cool. There's still no receivers. I mean, they haven't made a move, dude.
You're just convinced Chicago's just locked. They're just like that.
I don't think they're locked, but I think that with Ben Johnson, that offense can do anything. We've seen the Chargers offense struggle so much. Plus the defense. Well, the defense was actually decent, and they was good. They were top 10 in a lot of shit, and they were so bad.
I guess. I mean, the Chargers had a pretty nice defense as well. I mean, I guess.
I'm saying the Chargers had a crazy defense, but they were so bad offensively.
Okay, sorry. Well, so then, but then I'm thinking of So then if you're putting them over, you're giving Denver a better chance than the Chargers. We're talking about a good defense with a bad offense. Fuck Bo Nix.
Their offense performed better than fucking not San Diego. The Chargers. Fucking go back to San Diego.
The Chargers.
Jesus Christ.
The Chargers. All right, the Chargers on this list, they're 5th.
I agree.
Because holy shit. If the Chargers on this list, they're 5th. Okay,
I
so
like
the Chargers.
Houston or Carolina 1.
Houston or Carolina 1. Houston, Carolina 1. I would say probably Houston, Carolina 1. Houston, Carolina 1. See, because I'm just thinking,
I'd still say Carolina.
They both got one other team to deal with. They both got one other team to deal with that have quarterback issues, so they probably don't have to deal with them. So they really, if I'm looking at Carolina, they're going to be dealing with Tampa Bay. Atlanta obviously has their quarterback issues, so who knows? Same thing with Houston. They're going to be looking at Jacksonville, but then they're also going to be looking at the Colts, but they got their quarterback problems. Jacksonville, Houston. Okay. Yeah, probably Carolina 1. Carolina, Houston, and then I guess between
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh 3rd.
I mean, it's Mike McCarthy. That is not Tom.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, it's not Mike, but it's Mike.
Mike.
It is Mike. It's big fat white Mike.
I'm kind of pissed.
Why?
I don't know. It's just sad. The fuck are you doing putting Mike McCarthy out there for no reason?
I don't know.
I would have rolled. I would roll another year with Tomlin. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
if my next best option was a 62-year-old cross-eyed guy from Pittsburgh, don't care. You're still running it back with some 42-year-old ayahuasca junkie.
I don't know what they're fucking doing.
No one knows what they're doing.
I have zero clue.
Whatever does happen, though, like if Pittsburgh's like, oh, we're going to move on from Aaron. Aaron's going to retire, and that's going to be it.
Probably. But I actually do have a couple things or something about a couple quarterbacks for a segment. But are you interested in, I guess, any of these rule changes that aren't going to happen, but they've just been talked about, they've been discussed, they've been, they
Sorry, who was 4 on that list?
New England. Oh, I guess I didn't cap that off. Yeah, the top 5 playoff teams who won't be back in the playoffs, or the top 5 playoff teams with the worst chance to make it back to the playoffs. You got the Chargers, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Texans, the Panthers.
Can we put the Pats 5? Nah, fuck them.
I mean, fuck them, bro. If you're gonna put Will Johnson at left guard or Will Campbell at left guard, maybe.
You can call him whatever name. No one really cares.
I really can. Now I can just call him whatever.
Yeah, I'm a fighting die.
Big won't. There's some rule changes that were being discussed and talked about, but obviously aren't going to happen. And my favorite, when it comes to the NFL, is the onside alternate. So, the onside kick, it sucks. It's useless. They've made it to where you have even a less or more rare chance of seeing it.
You have to announce it.
So why not go ahead and adopt something that I believe it was the UFL, XFL, whoever does it. 4th and 15.
Yeah.
One play.
Yeah.
One play. 4th and 15. Dial it up. Dial up your best 15-yard play. A real one play of football.
Make it 4th and 29.
Definitely don't make it. I think it's 4th and 12 in the UFL, and they were maybe add 3 more yards in the NFL. Say 4th and 15. Because that would, I don't know, because it's almost like a it could almost be used for a Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be used towards a 2-point conversion. Like you'd want the stats to count towards whatever happens.
But I say you get one a game.
I just, yeah, I guess there would have to be a way to.
Because
You're right.
It would be like if you got really, really good at 4th and 15 plays. You're like, I'm going to score a touchdown, and then I'm going to fucking bomb this bitch and score another touchdown.
You'd want an onside kick all the time.
Oh, it would be every time. There's going to have to be a way to make it like an end-of-game thing whilst being better than hitting a 10-yard dribbler to 8 dudes who know the ball's coming their way.
Yeah, I guess that would be a problem. And like every time they'd be like, yeah, no, we were going to kick an onside kick, but since we can do this, we're just going to do this every time we score. Yeah. Teams
but here's the thing. If you... No, they wouldn't. Because if you fail, they get the ball at 35 now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Where do you have it? I'm imagining you have it like the 50.
No.
You snap the ball at the 50. Yeah, 50-50, tug of war.
No, it can't be 50-50 because it has to have some risk for the onside team. Like, if you fail an onside, I mean, they basically recover the ball at the 45.
I mean, okay, but giving it to them at the 35-yard line, I don't know. I mean, they're
snap
already
it from the 35 or snap the ball from the 35 or the 40.
Snap it from the 40.
And at best, snap it. Here's the thing. No, snap it at the 35 because it's 4th and 15. At best, if they don't get the first, say they get 14 yards, the other team gets the ball from the 49. It's still an advantage to the opposing team.
I don't know. I guess either way, you shit all over the parade. You're like, well, then they're always gonna do it. You can do it once a game.
But they're not because it's gonna be in your own territory.
I don't know. There's some teams in the past that definitely would have abused the shit out of that.
Detroit would have abused it every fucking game.
The 07 Patriots.
Sean Payton abuse.
Tom Brady. If
they were running Randy Moss 4th and 15 plays, we would have all been cooked. Maybe they would have won 18 games.
Now, one that you could possibly, like, we could maybe see. I mean, who knows? But a change to the DPIs. So
what, that they have to actually interfere with the pass?
No, not necessarily. It's, because offensive pass interferences, it's 10 yards.
DPI spot foul.
And the thing about that is, you could have an offense that can't get anything going, and then all of a sudden they chuck it up deep, and the receiver runs into the corner, and they get a 60-yard gain because of a pass interference.
I always thought that PI should be 15 yards.
See, that's the thing. The problem with a lot of these rules, especially like even little ones like this, I think the NFL, they're afraid to pull the trigger on them or afraid to change these rules just because of how much it would have changed history.
I mean, everything would be so different.
Literally everything. So I think a lot of these things, it's almost like when the play-in thing became like an official thing for the NFL or the NBA. A lot of people were like, man, well, imagine if the 9th seed fucking Wizards from blah blah, like they just bring up some random shit.
And I mean, like unfair. Even like adding a game, that 17th game is still a conversation. Like, oh, all these records are gonna get broken and all this shit, which they haven't yet.
No, they haven't yet, but I mean, they already shit on the Hall of Fame, made sure that meant nothing. So, I guess you could do this too. But I feel like this would probably be for the better because you're gonna have. I don't know. Like I said, you're gonna have teams who can't get shit going and can't just get a bailout 50-yard play and get set up in the red zone because some dumbass defensive player ran into the receiver. I guess besides that, defensive pass interference change, the onside kick. The last one that I'll always stand by, College OT in the NFL. Give me that every day.
I don't want that.
All day of the week. You said this last time, and it makes zero sense why you wouldn't want it. You're getting college football when it goes into just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It is the most nail biting, entertaining shit. You want to talk about no special teams? Oh, give me 4th and 15 instead of onside kick. Okay, give me an offensive defensive bout for 8 overtimes.
I know, but it's basically red zone offense.
Okay.
I just find it unfair.
Unfair to who?
Whoever has a better red zone offense.
But that you do realize that would be like, oh well, they get the ball and they have a better offense, so it's just not fair.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like I think that the Josh Allen rule is good. I wish they would do it in the regular season as well. You get a shot. Each team gets a shot. That's it.
It's cool, but still, I mean, just end. It's each team gets a shot unless fumble in the first play, game ends in field goal. It's just boring.
It is boring.
It's boring,
but it's football. Like when the MLB, when you go into extra innings in the MLB, you just keep playing baseball.
Okay,
when you
but
go into overtime in the NFL, you just keep playing football.
But there's like nothing else you could do in baseball to.
They changed it. They put a runner on second starting in the 10th inning, so
okay.
which I hate.
Okay.
I think they need to get rid of that.
There you go. They do at least a little bit of something, but to sit here, but here's the problem: is you can't say the same thing about football and compare it to the MLB because they do it. College football, it is a thing in football. They do it. It is what they do.
In college football, that doesn't mean anything.
I mean, college football was the first football.
Cool.
I mean, they were doing this shit first. I'm just saying it would be, I don't know. Maybe you just can't picture the idea of it, but no, if it was Monday night and it was just fucking, Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow just going band for band at a 20-yard line for an hour, like that is cinema. That's cinema.
Proposition.
What's that?
I think we use that as a tie eliminator. I think you do 10 minutes of overtime. I think if it's a tie, fourth down, whatever.
That's why there's no ties in college.
Well, no, they don't even. They just do that. There have never been ties in college, but they just do that. And well, it used to be that you would just run overtime forever.
But that's how you eliminate. But that would be a way to eliminate. You're saying you begin that phase of overtime if the 10 minutes run out.
I'm saying like soccer, where it's like you have full time and then extra time, where you play regular soccer and then you go to penalty shootouts if it's still tied.
Yes, so 10 minutes of overtime, play that normally, and then if it's tied. Okay. I mean, that's still, okay. It's still, that's interesting.
But just to give them some time to play regular football and then go to the little shit.
Minutes.
I know, but you still want a little bit. I don't want to go to but they do the same thing in hockey. Like it's not immediately to penalty shootouts. It's you play a little bit of extra time.
But a penalty shootout would be a fucking field goal competition. Fuck that. What I want is the most entertaining part of football, which is getting in the end zone.
Well, then why not make all of football that? Why not eliminate? I mean, that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to get rid of special teams. They're trying to get rid of fucking the shit that makes football.
We're talking about game-winning shit. We're talking about game-winning scenarios. And what you're saying is, and I just truly don't believe it. You're like, no, but I need that play from their own 35. Like you don't need that last drive from their 60-yard or from their 40-yard line. Like you don't need that. It's okay if you spent 3.5 hours watching football on a Sunday, and then it's like, all right, we're going into overtime, and now it's just about to be shootouts in the red zone for fucking however long. You're not gonna be sitting there, man. I really wish they'd back up of like 30 yards and just like get there first, so then it can get entertaining. Fuck that.
That's what football is.
That's what football is. Yeah, for 60 minutes. Let's shake shit up. And you're
Fucking
also,
shake
once
up.
again, you're saying that's what football is. In the NFL, they literally do this in college football.
I know, and I don't like it.
It's a thing. Bullshit.
Well, no, because then the fuck it counts to the actual points. A game fucking ends 56-12 or 56 to fucking 50. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
So who cares?
The game ended 34 fucking 34.
Okay. In reality, though, what is that? Who cares? The game ended. Okay, they had 15 extra points. Who cares? It's still.
Well, then they're gonna have to start eliminating overtime stats because someone's gonna break a bunch of records.
Well, eventually there's gonna be 20 games, so
like they're not like those overtime touchdowns should not count as touchdowns because someone's gonna have 50 touchdowns in a season.
Count them all. They're gonna have 20. They're gonna have 20 games soon, so who knows?
I'm cool with 20 games.
Who knows how many? See if you're okay with 20 games and they can shake overtime up. We can make it a little more interesting. Because if they had 20 games, if they make it a 20-game NFL season, holy shit. They're already bitching about 18.
17's a weird number.
17 is a weird number. So
I mean, if you're the best in the world, you play what, 20 games now?
Yeah.
The best in the world. 18, I mean that. I don't know how I mean that because the Patriots won the Super Bowl.
I would say not literally.
Not literally. Definitely not literally.
There's no way. And speaking of teams that made to the Super Bowl, we need to talk about these delusional Patriots fans. And these
they're not delusional.
Well, it's even non-Patriots fans. I guess just people who have been talking about the Patriots online. Like they've been showing a lot of these like Mike Vrabel like mic'd up moments and him like after the game like being motivating his team and whatnot. And my thing with this is like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Mike Vrabel, good coach, cool. Like, it's awesome. But the Patriots, like, people are seeing that and going like, man, this is why the Patriots are gonna be back next year.
Bro.
No problem. They're gonna be just fine, and they're here to stay. Okay, here's the best way to explain Mike Vrabel, right? Mike Vrabel, he's like the light bulb in the room. And what I mean by that is it's like, so you have what, Mike Vrabel, and he's gonna emit this light in this room. And it's up to you, like whatever you're gonna do in this light. Like, don't waste your time in this light because it ain't gonna get any brighter. Like, that's the motivation he brings to the locker room. It's like, okay, here it is. Here's my motivation. And that's it. It's Dan Campbell, for instance. It's like, you can only get so far with the motivation. It's like, I'm going to motivate you as much as I can, whether I have Ben Johnson running my offense or I'm going to give it a fucking try or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
This is the light I got. Eventually that light bulb's going to burn out. Eventually that motivation ain't really going to mean shit.
Well, I mean, I think he creates a great environment, but there are things that go beyond a good environment. Seattle has a great environment.
Yeah.
I would say probably more than half of the teams have an okay environment.
Maybe.
I mean, there's maybe less, but not every Super Bowl winning team or Super Bowl appearing team had a perfect environment or whatever. I like the motivation from Vrabel, how he talks to every player after the game and does all that, but I don't think that has to do with why they'll be back next year. I mean, if we look at this season without emotion, they won't be back next year. There's not one fucking chance they'll be back next year. Like, we did the same thing when the Panthers lost the Super Bowl. Like, Ron Rivera was one of the greatest coaches at that point. Like, he was fucking Ron Rivera. Everyone loved him. He was a fucking locker room guy. He was a player's guy. he was that guy. And then a few years later, he's fired and somewhere else.
Yeah.
Never came close to being back. So I don't think that. I mean, it's cool. It just doesn't mean anything. I mean, Dan Campbell said it. I mean, that clip's been going around a ton, but the one where he said this might be our last chance after they lost to us in the NFC Championship. And I mean, he was being honest in terms of the fact that it just can be your last chance.
Damn, that's rough.
And I'm not saying that the Patriots can't make it back, but there's a lot more than, like you said, than just motivation or how bright a light is to bring a team back. It's hard. 2 teams out of 32 make it to the Super Bowl.
They had,
and yeah, I don't know.
Like, I know we shit on the Patriots schedule, but the Patriots had literally the easiest schedule of the 21st century. Like, it was the easiest strength of schedule since 1999.
Yeah.
Like, one of the easiest schedules ever.
The impressive thing about that is that they made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's impressive, but
like,
okay, let's
you give another team that same schedule, maybe they don't. Still, it was an easy path.
But if you look at, like, next year, they're going to have to deal with Mahomes. So depending on when the Kansas City Chiefs match up with New England, hopefully whoever creates a schedule is smart enough to book the Chiefs, like, maybe, like, I don't know, maybe give them, like, the Raiders week 1 and then give them shitty games. No, I'm not gonna lie, not just saying, like, oh, give the Chiefs easy games while Mahomes is out, but it's boring. I'm not watching, like, I don't want to see Chiefs Ravens with no fucking Mahomes. Like,
I don't want to see Chiefs Pats with no Mahomes.
So hopefully Mahomes will be in action for that matchup, but they will possibly have to match up with Mahomes. They'll have to match up with the Lions, who are going to be back. I mean, I think at least better than last season. They're going to have to play the Packers, the Bears, who obviously you have fucking hope in. Obviously Buffalo twice. They're going to deal with Minnesota and Denver's defense. And that's hoping teams like Jacksonville and the Chargers don't come back with any, causing any issues. They got to play Seattle next year. They got to make sure that Mendoza and Vegas don't click week 1 or year 1. This is hoping that the Dolphins and Jets cause zero issues. Pittsburgh doesn't find a quarterback. Like, there's a lot of, this ain't no walk in the fucking park. Like, there's a lot of.
I mean, again, all praise to Drake May and the season that he had and the season that they had, but he doesn't have the X factor. Not that he needs to, but there's no, this is why, regardless of who he's playing or who's on his team, he can still win. He doesn't have that. There's nothing that he has in his repertoire that says, no, he's going to win regardless. And I'm not saying that, like, there's a few guys who do have that, but that's why it's on the Patriots to soup this fucking team up, to get them to a position where they can win regardless of how regardless of how Drake May plays. That's what Seattle did. Seattle put together such a good team that you could put Sam Darnold at quarterback. No offense to Sam Darnold, but he's not the greatest quarterback of all time. He's not even close.
But this is the problem, though. People have tricked themselves, like, they've convinced themselves that this was a normal year where the Patriots beat a bunch of good teams and they were some of the best competition in the league, and Drake May was truly the second most valuable player in the NFL.
That's it. Like, in the books on paper, Drake May was second in the MVP voting. In reality, if he had a similar season last year, no one gives a fuck.
It's not a single person that doesn't live in Boston who has Drake May in their fucking top 5 quarterback list. Top 10 quarterback list.
I mean, again, no offense to Drake May, he has potential, but it would be stupid to put him super high up.
It would be. So besides that, yeah, like I said, Mike Vrabel, not the not I don't know, the motivation. It only goes as fucking far as it can. Easiest schedule since 1999, and yeah, the Patriots, they're gonna have some people to deal with next year, so it'll be interesting. So I will say right now that they won't be back. They won't be in Super Bowl 61. They won't be close to Super Bowl 61 unless Super Bowl 61 is in. Actually, I think it's on the West Coast again. So yeah, no, it won't be even close.
It's at SoFi.
Yeah, not happening. Sorry.
They
The
will be
Patriots will not
3,000
be
miles
back.
away.
All the way over there.
Or however far Cancun is to Los Angeles.
But with that being said, quarterbacks. We have some teams. We've been talking about like quarterbacks and where they will go, or really just where quarterbacks end up going. But we haven't talked about teams and maybe the situations they have with their quarterback and what they could possibly do with said quarterback. For instance, I think we're at a point where we could see a very justifiable Kyler Murray trade.
I think so too. Trade is a
And
good word because I don't know if that's possible.
well, I mean, he's definitely. I mean, obviously, he's under contract for a few more years, so it's going to have to be a trade scenario. But I look at this at like Arizona has got to have some type of idea or some type of thought in their mind, like, all right, maybe it's just not going to work with Kyler Murray at quarterback.
They have that thought, and I'm not sure if they care, just because they know they're not going to put together a team that is ready to compete.
Sure, but what teams even go after a Kyler Murray? You know,
That's my thought. I don't
like
I don't know the Saints.
like theoretically, if I'm thinking of a team that would go after Kyler Murray, I think the Saints, they could potentially go after a Kyler Murray.
The Jets.
The Jets could go after Kyler Murray. Do the Dolphins try to go after a Kyler Murray?
That's the thing. It's like, is go after the right word, or is it like Kyler Murray fell into your lap and you're like, I guess so. This is better than Justin Fields.
Okay, like the Steelers.
The Steelers. That would be cool. Wow.
Do they go after Kyler Murray?
This is why I wish they had hired a younger head coach. You have so many more options. Like McCarthy's like, I need to win a Super Bowl now. Like you have so many options if you fucking actually tried to rebuild. And I'd love to see a Kyler Murray rebuild on a Steelers team.
Yeah, okay, that could be interesting. Now we brought up Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's another team. What the fuck is Aaron Rodgers doing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's up to the Steelers or if it's up to Aaron. I mean, obviously, in at the end of the day, it's up to Aaron, but I think he still wants to play.
Okay. So if you're looking at the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers from like an outside perspective, who deserves to have this say? Like based on last season.
Yeah. Neither of them?
Okay, if you had to choose one.
I mean, I still put Aaron over the Steelers organization, so I think Aaron deserves the right to stay if he wants to. For this year. Also, but why bring in Mike McCarthy if you don't think Aaron had any influence on that?
I don't know if Aaron likes Mike McCarthy anymore.
Well, that's the thing. If he didn't like Mike McCarthy, he would retire right now.
Why the fuck has Aaron Rodgers not said anything?
I don't know, but it's weird that it's like bringing someone's ex-girlfriend to a party and not telling him. You would think Aaron would be upset.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares.
He's not upset. It says he's not expected to return. Now, this was January 17th. Not expected to return to the Steelers. Not expected to return to the Steelers.
They're still no that's old because they're still talking about what he's doing.
Because Aaron's not going anywhere else, right?
Yeah, I think this is it for him.
I mean, there's nowhere else for Aaron to go. There's nowhere else
He
for Aaron.
backed himself into this.
Yeah, but I think the Packers wanted to get rid of him when he left, and
well, all right. What's the worst thing that could happen? He could go do a retirement tour, get cut because he's an asshole, and then bounce around, get traded to a team, and then just retire mid-season.
Where? Okay, here's the thing though. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, the best team I could go to for just one more year retirement tour is probably the Colts.
That was a Chris Paul joke. But yeah, he could go to the Colts.
Whoosh.
I know. Sorry.
My bad. Chris
Yeah,
Paul,
right.
yeah, he got dragged all over the
and then just retired. He said,
Yeah,
"Fuck
bro,
this.
like,
I'm kind of done with this. I think I'm just gonna
fuck
quit.
y'all.
I'm gonna quit the tour."
I told you though.
No?
Chris Paul. It's like if you're sitting here wondering if anybody's like, "Whoa, Chris Paul, he was such a great point guard. He deserves a retirement tour. Why didn't he get it?" He's an asshole.
Because the league said you don't deserve one.
A lot of people in the league went, "We don't like you. You are a dick. So guess what you're not getting? A retirement tour. You're a dick. Sorry." So he retired. Because here's the thing. If a team wanted him, a team would have signed him. A team would have been like, "Hey, you don't have to go to Canada. Come here." Like, it didn't happen.
Give you a lot of money. And then, but that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago?
Whatever.
10 days ago. And then he was like, "I'm going to fucking retire.
I'm just going to fucking retire." Because he's an
Fuck
ass.
you guys,
but
I'm going home.
But it's kind of the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like, you're an asshole. It's like, I don't know how many teams want to deal with you.
100%. I don't know if your own team wants to deal with you.
Is Aaron Rodgers... Aaron Rodgers is not the Chris Paul of the NBA, right?
Aaron Rodgers is better than Chris Paul, but there are...
Aaron Rodgers is...
They were in a Dude Perfect video together about 10 years ago.
So Aaron Rodgers is the Chris Paul of the NFL.
No.
Aaron Rodgers is the Chris Paul of the NFL. He is.
No,
how would he not be?
I think there are overlapping things, but Chris Paul is not a 4-time MVP.
They're both old, cranky douchebags who can pass.
I think at this point, yes, sure, that's fine.
So I guess they're the same. They're one. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I don't know. The NBA MVP, it's like, I don't know.
Well, you can say the same thing about the NFL MVP.
Not really. Steve Nash don't got no NFL MVPs, so.
He has 2 NBA MVPs.
Exactly. So NBA MVPs mean less. That's my point. I'm saying if Steve Nash can win it, it's not.
If Steve McNair can win a then.
Look, listen, we don't talk about 05, 06. We can't talk about 05, 06 because was it really 03?
Yeah.
Holy shit, 03. Okay, well, anyways, back to what we were saying about Pittsburgh. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is doing, which also leads to I have no clue what they're going to do at quarterback if they don't have an Aaron Rodgers at 42 returning to their team.
Kyler Murray.
But Kyler Murray's not even like on the table. Like, this is me just like being like, man, the Cardinals should really just move on. Like, there's not even reports of this shit happening.
Well, that's the thing. Pittsburgh is still like I just said, they're still stuck in that we kind of want to win now type of deal. They have no reason to believe that they can win now.
They've been in a win now mode for about 15 years.
I'd say about 60 years.
Well, yeah, I mean but
I don't think they've ever
since the
tried to
last
not
time
win.
they were in a Super Bowl, which was about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, they've been like, we're back, we're gonna climb back to that mountain. We're 11-0. Here we are, triple B's, and that didn't work out.
No, 11-0 was fucking not the triple B's.
It wasn't. It was after
that was
triple.
Juju.
That was Juju.
That was Juju and Chase Claypool.
That is disgusting.
I know.
The fact that the NFL let Juju Smith-Schuster and Chase Claypool go 11-0, doing all those stupid fucking TikTok dances, that is crazy.
That is disgusting.
That is absolutely. That is nastier than watching 16 straight weeks of Michael Thomas running slant routes.
Yeah, no.
That is so gross. I can't believe the NFL let that happen. The NFL should have just shut everything down, pandemic style, once they got to 10-0. Holy shit!
Yeah, I think that was 2018.
That is so gross. That is
really
so.
bad.
AB wasn't even on that team. Was AB on that team?
No.
Holy shit! Wait, no. When did he leave?
I was either 18 or 19.
Holy shit! AB left.
Maybe that was 19.
Wow. Okay, what about Atlanta? You're gonna have Michael Penix rehabbing.
Kirk gone.
Well, I read something that said there's a possibility that they may waive Kirk and then re-sign him to a way smaller, like regular deal.
Yeah, I know they already came out and said they are going to waive him. If I were them, probably would go another direction.
Well, they got to do something because Michael Penix obviously ain't going to be ready week 1.
No, he tore his ACL.
So yeah, I guess where I don't even know where you do go. You can't go somewhere else and get another expensive ass quarterback that's going to end up back up. But the other thing is, I mean, like, this is the perfect team to trade for like a fucking Mac Jones or something next year. And the fact that San Fran's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not trading Mac Jones. That's what pisses me off about the 49ers. I mean, trade your fucking guy. Now, obviously, Malik Willis is going to be a contender for all these teams looking for a quarterback next year. We can't forget that.
I mean, personally, I hope he finds a spot. I don't know where. I don't know. Again, like, we don't know what's going to be open at this point.
Exactly.
Well, I think Pittsburgh what?
I think Pittsburgh and Atlanta are going to be open, at least for next year.
I think I mean, Atlanta will in the beginning. The problem with, like, a guy like Kyler is, like, he's not going to give up the job when Michael's healthy.
And what Mac Jones will, but what I was going to say is that's the thing is, you got to be careful because, you know, how far can you go to where you just get somebody that's maybe just better than Michael Penix?
It's probably not that far. Oops. Mac Jones is better than Michael Penix? My bad.
I didn't mean to do that. So there might be a world where, Michael Penix gets... Who is it? Who's the baseball player?
Way to put me on the spot. I say this guy's name all the time.
Earl, Ronnie, Len, Glenn, Ed, Bob.
Fuck me.
Pete. No. Carson Wentz. Fuck. Damn, you don't know his name? The great
dude,
man.
I say his name all the time.
42.
No.
Sorry, now I'm just naming baseball movies.
Fuck.
The Little Rascals.
Can you Google it really quick? Can you Google?
What are you going to look up? Here, wait. What's his name? What do you want me to look up?
Funny.
What if it hits you? What if it hits you right there?
It's gonna hit me. Look up the guy who.
Who's that guy? Here, who's that guy who got replaced
by Lou Gehrig?
By Lou Gehrig.
Wally Pipp. I got it. We're good.
You got
Sorry.
it. You got
I got it. I got it. Wally Pipp.
You got it. Wally
My bad.
Pipp. Wally Pipp. You just had to put it in your brain like you fucking
I had to say not Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, and I got it. Yeah, Wally Pipp.
Wally Pipp.
He might get Wally Pipped.
Michael Pipp.
Well, the modern Wally Pipp story is fucking Tom Brady.
Wally Penix Jr.
Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, and there comes Tommy Pips.
I guess Drew Bledsoe is Wally Pipp, huh?
Drew Bledsoe is Wally Pipp.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That fucking blows. But yeah, okay, so then Atlanta, we have no clue what they're doing. Now, to me, the most interesting one out of all these, just because they could actually do something if they found a quarterback, the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a decent quarterback away from being right back in the race for their division.
I mean, obviously, Daniel Jones isn't going to start a season next year.
No, but I think they
so I don't think they're looking his way.
I think they plan on going with Daniel Jones when healthy.
Again, Wally Pipp, if they find it, like no one would have thought that Daniel Jones could have done this with this team. So, and in all honesty, I don't think Daniel Jones is the special guy that made all this happen. So, finding someone equivalent would eliminate their need for Daniel Jones.
It's at least
is.
It's like at least more special than like a 44-year-old because he didn't get the job done.
He did not. And then somehow almost became a head coach in the NFL.
He almost did, and they said, "Nah, we got Joe Brady." You
said,
can't go.
Yeah, we got an in-house wine.
You can't go with Anthony Richardson.
He will again. I think I'm truthful in this statement. He will never, ever have a shot ever again.
Anthony Richardson will
to be a long-term starter, and by long-term I mean more than one game.
So, like, shot as in won't take another snap, or
no? I'm saying will not have a shot to be a long-term starter again, which I mean more than one game.
Like Anthony Richardson, no matter what team brings him in, he will understand I am here to serve whoever my starting quarterback is and help them out.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
He
They're
is
straight backup role.
Yes. He will,
yeah.
Not one team will give him another shot. And yeah. No.
I mean, he can't stay healthy. He pulled himself out of his own fucking game. I mean, yeah, I don't really
He's not
see
good.
teams.
That's I don't even give a shit about the effort. He's not good.
But the thing about Anthony Richardson is when you look at like the best backup quarterbacks, it's the guys who like can do all the little things and can, go through their progressions and can just like keep it
still
chill.
Still want to be there.
But I'm saying Anthony Richardson is such a like specific quarterback. It's like unless it's like Lamar Jackson, unless it's the Ravens, like who is he going to back up? Is he going to back up Joe Burrow? He's going to back up Joe Burrow.
Lamar.
And they're going to come in and I guess Josh. I guess he could back up. But look who they got backing up Josh.
Trubisky.
To them, they got Mitch. I think when you look at Mitch,
who's a simple quarterback who can run through a progression and play decent football.
Like we don't need the guy who has shoulder injuries, can't drop back and read a defense, and
well, that's the thing. Like when your backup goes down, or if your backup goes down, if your starter goes down, you don't need your backup going down right after him.
Exactly. Yes,
that's another thing. Concussed 3 plays into the game.
Which is why would the Ravens like that was like with RG3. It was like, what is he doing here? He's gonna die.
It was for fun.
It was for fun.
Guess what? RG3's
I came up with the Heisman package. I came up with that.
He said, guys, did we not know that we have 3 Heismans on this team? Does everyone forget? And then if you snap to him, you fake to me, and then give it to, there's three of us out there.
Yeah.
Did he touch the ball in the Heisman package?
I don't know if they actually ever ran a play out of the Heisman package.
I think they did.
You sure?
They must have,
100%
bro.
positive? Because I remember it being an idea.
I remember it being a triple option, and I think they pitched it to Mark.
Did the Ravens ever run a play out of their Heisman formation? Set up, ran. Okay. Pitched the ball to Griffin. He ran 9 yards. Okay. So they ran that after.
One play to RG3.
They ran that in a blowout versus the Bengals. Okay.
Fire.
Okay. So they did run it. Cool. That's, I guess, good to remember. I don't know why I thought it was like.
I thought they flipped it to Mark. But...
I don't know. I don't know what they did, because don't do that. But the Colts, and then the last thing for the Colts is their team is so good that they can't really waste their time on a gap year.
They got to get someone decent.
You got a guy who can lead the league in rushing yards. You got Alec Pierce, who I believe led the league in yards per reception. I want to say last season, but it's just you got some weapons. They're tight end. Like, they have weapons and a defense. So I don't really see the Colts having time to just bring in a Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to bring in anybody. They could bring in a Kirk. They could bring in, a Malik Willis. They could bring in I don't know. I really don't know. It's why it's tricky, because any of these guys over Anthony Richardson, for sure.
100%. Also,
I'm bringing in. What's up?
No, you're good.
I'm bringing in Tua before I'm bringing in AR.
I agree. And Tua's top 5 worst quarterbacks starting quarterbacks in the league.
He sucks. Yeah, he sucks. Completely sucks.
What I was going to say, to anyone who wants to shit on the Vikings organization for giving up Sam Darnold, shut up. Shut the fuck. No one fucking knew. Please stop talking about it like the Vikings lost Jesus. They killed Jesus. Cut the shit. It's Sam fucking Darnold. We know why the Seahawks were good. It wasn't just Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch when us talking about Sam Darnold being a Seahawk, we chuckled and laughed. Oh, he's a Seahawk now. Cool. That's what it is.
He won a Super Bowl, but not because of him.
Not because of him, but
it wasn't.
He helped for sure.
He did help.
He helped.
But again, like we said last episode, the Vikings weren't going to win a Super Bowl next year or last year.
No.
Because
what's hilarious?
Sam Darnold.
The last team on here is Minnesota.
What does Minnesota do? I think you run 4 games with 9. If he's not it, bounce.
Well, that's the thing. It's Minnesota, they're looking at their quarterback room now like, fuck.
I know.
Well, we made because the thing is, even if Sam Darnold doesn't win a Super Bowl with Minnesota this season,
he's more competent.
Definitely doing a little bit better than they did this past season. So much so that
I don't think they made a mistake in terms of getting rid of Sam Darnold. I think they just made a mistake in terms of giving the keys to JJ McCarthy.
What would be how would it not be a mistake? Are you saying they should have slowly, gradually brought JJ McCarthy into QB1? What
made a move elsewhere if possible.
I think it was a full-on mistake. You would have had at least your franchise guy for now. JJ McCarthy is not.
He's not. Because that Vikings team did not change. They still have the top 3 receiver in the league.
I'd say they got a little bit better. They made some moves on defense that made them better. The Vikings are not bad at all. And if I'm them, I'm at least bringing in some type of competition to battle with JJ McCarthy, but it's got to be
That's the
worth
thing.
it.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth it. Like, we joked about how, like, oh, Daniel Jones is Anthony Richardson's comp. It's like, now looking at it now, it's like, well, we're glad he was his comp, but I think JJ
Also,
McCarthy.
there was no competition.
Yes, there was no competition.
That's how bad Anthony Richardson is.
So that's the thing. They would have to bring in a Mac Jones, a Malik Willis, who even, I don't even know who else is like who the best, like, if we're looking at the best contenders or who else. I mean, I feel like we've
Aaron Rodgers
discussed
can go there and complete the Brett Favre cycle.
Aaron Rodgers could go there and complete the cycle. Like, do they, like, realistically, is Justin Fields competition with JJ McCarthy? Okay, so you don't bring in Justin Fields for competition. What about Tua?
Maybe.
So Tua's comp and Justin Fields isn't?
I don't think either of them are comp.
What about Jacoby Brissett?
No.
So then it's really just Mac Jones and Malik Willis. So Malik Willis.
Mac Jones is comp too.
Well, I'm saying San Fran said they're not trading him, so
you're right. Bums.
I'm gonna assume that they're not trading him, like they said. But no, there's some problems. Like, I would say these 5 teams, they got some quarterback issues to deal with this offseason. And that spans from a guy that they could just continue to go with, a guy that may or may not be retiring, one guy that's hurt and one guy that's old, one guy that's hurt and one guy that can't not get hurt for some reason. And then you got Big 9 in Minnesota. Just
Big 9.
Starting a whole shitstorm. And speaking, I know we're yapping about Minnesota, but before we get into Jeopardy, we had to talk about this just because it's been brewing and people have been talking about it and it's been a conversation. But is there any chance, just, maybe you don't see it at all, but is there any chance you could see Justin Jefferson leaving Minnesota?
Yeah.
Now, from something you've seen or heard, or just from a
football perspective, if he wants to go win a championship, I think he's going to have to leave. From what I've understood from him, he wants to stay. I haven't heard any rustling of him leaving or wanting to leave or mentioning it or anything. So all signs point to him staying, but there's no reason for him to stay. And quite honestly, I think if the Bengals have another similar season, I think they got to go. I think Jamar's got to go. I think Jamar would want to leave, but Justin's got it good. He's getting paid. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, wherever he goes, he's gonna get paid. It'll have to be a trade, but I mean, most reports do point at him wanting to stay in Minnesota, but then there also are there's some things he has said, and there are some reports that have said, hey, he ain't the happiest fucking camper around here, and who knows how reliable those reports are, but like from what I've seen, he says, everyone knows the difficulty of our quarterback position this year. Having a quarterback who already knows the plays, knows the players, I definitely feel like we would have done better. Talking about Sam Darnold.
Damn.
So it's like, okay, I mean, you could look at that and not take much or read into it that much, but at the same time, it's like, this is supposed to be your guy. Like, this is supposed to be who's going to be throwing you touchdowns and helping you win games next year. And for some reason, you decide to go on. I believe this was during media week.
Yeah.
He went over wherever and decided to just say, yeah, I mean, if Sam Darnold was on our team and he was our quarterback instead of our quarterback that we have now, we'd probably do like way better.
Yes. I trust Justin Jefferson. in that he knows what he's looking for in a quarterback. And he played almost a full season with 9. Don't think he sees whatever he thinks should be seeing. And coming from him, that means something, because even from someone like Sam Darnold, he's like, he's good enough because he knows the plays. He's nothing special. And granted, what's his name has not played with anybody special. Justin has not. He's played with Kirk.
Yeah.
And Sam and whatever other weird backups they've had. And he knows that Sam and Kirk are good enough. And 9 is below that.
Is there not another level of this where it's like maybe Justin Jefferson even speaks this way about the quarterback position for the Vikings because of maybe how wide open he may know it is compared to how we perceive it? Like, he might be sitting there knowing like the Vikings are looking at all options at quarterback, so he's like, "Fuck how JJ feels. I'm saying whatever the fuck. I'm saying whatever."
I think that's possible. I think also players just get a certain openness during the offseason.
Yeah.
But there's got to be, like you said. I mean, even if it's not open competition, at least.
And I know that the offseason usually brings more talking, but there was a lot of yapping since the offseason hit. Like, did you not see Jamar Chase talking about the reason the Bengals weren't succeeding?
No.
Bro, I believe it was, I think
Did
Shannon
you see him forget Caleb Williams' name?
No.
He called him Caleb Daniels.
That is hilarious.
He goes, "Who's the Bears quarterback? Caleb Daniels or some shit?"
It was somebody's live show during Media Week. It might have been Ocho and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
But they asked him about, like, they said something like, you look at what the Bengals need next year, and it's like you got people you need to get on defense and that offensive line. And Jamar Chase literally like stops him and is like, "I don't think it's the defense. I don't think it's the offensive line. I think the offensive line is actually pretty good. I think when it comes down to it, there's like, and he basically just alludes to Joe Burrow not staying healthy. He's like, you gotta be available. And I don't know what Joe's dealing with. I don't know if that's a on the field thing or if that's something he's got to deal with off the field. But like basically saying like it's Joe Burrow.
Turf toe.
So yeah, I mean,
Joe Burrow.
Obviously, Jamar Chase is living in some crazy world where he thinks his offensive line and defense was good last season. It's like, out of all people you could throw under the bus, you're gonna throw fucking Joe Burrow under the bus. Go, no, he needs to figure his shit out, and we'll be successful. No, buddy, no.
Yeah, because the year prior, Joe figured his shit out. He threw for 5.
Yeah.
The defense was so bad they missed the playoffs.
I would say Joe Burrow has it pretty well figured out.
That's crazy.
But what is funny, the one quote that I think makes me laugh just because it got a certain fan base a little too excited. And it's because, they asked Justin Jefferson, "So how do you feel about Joe Brady becoming the new head coach for the Bills?" I love it, man. When he was my OC in LSU, it was great. He was 2019 OC for LSU.
Way.
He's like, it's just he's a great guy. They're gonna love him. Blah blah blah. All of a sudden, Justin Jefferson's going to Buffalo. Justin Jefferson. Oh my God, Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen. It's like, all right. As much as I know that would just be crazy. That'd be such a crazy pair,
Bro,
just a duo.
Joe Brady has been the OC for the past 3 fucking seasons.
Yeah, but he's the head coach now.
You don't think Sean McDermott would have wanted Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, and I don't think, like, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's his OC, but does that to make him pack his bags and move to fucking Ohio? No. I don't think so.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
Why am I thinking of Cincinnati? You're right. Yeah, I don't see Justin Jefferson. I don't see Justin Jefferson leaving, but the fact that, like, I don't think it's 100% sealed. Like, yeah, he's a Viking next year. Like, if a month from now it was Justin Jefferson requests a trade, I would not be surprised at all.
No, and I would be more surprised if he wants to leave this year. If he wants to leave next year, then by all means. But this year, I don't.
Well, I
Honestly,
mean,
yeah. If they don't, if it's still JJ and JJ puts up some butt numbers, he might request a trade pretty soon.
I was about to say, what more does he need to see next year?
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I agree.
I mean, maybe he's like, all right, I'll give y'all one more year. But he's in his prime. He might be like, yo, I'm not wasting. Because he's one of those players where it's like, I've done, like, people know me now. Like, people know who I am. I'm Justin
People knew
fucking Jefferson.
Justin before he stepped on an NFL field.
Yeah. But then the thing is, like, people knew him before he stepped on a football field, and he stepped on a football field, and even more people knew him. Like, it's like he wasn't one of those guys that just stepped in line. Like, he's Justin fucking Jefferson.
No offense. It's not like Terry McLaurin where you're like, oh, look at that guy. He's doing pretty good sometimes. Where do you come from?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right, but no, he's definitely done enough to where it's like, all right, now I want to go win. I want to go win a Super Bowl. I want to go compete for championships.
He's put his time in. He's been humble about his last few years. We haven't heard of any ruckus of him leaving. He's been loyal, and they have not rewarded him. So
they have not.
Time to get out of there.
But with that being said, it is time. It is time for NFL Jeopardy. So let me pull this up. You see this? You got it?
I do.
Who won last game? Me?
You.
Okay, so you get to go first, and you see that we have Super Bowl showdowns, sideline stories, blockbuster trades, special teams, special plays, Rookie of the Year, and Monday Night Magic. Where would you like to go first?
Super Bowl showdowns for one.
Super Bowl showdowns for one. Okay, here we go. Which team did John Madden coach to Super Bowl victory?
The Raiders.
Yeah, that would be the Raiders. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna do it up here. The Raiders.
Ding.
Okay. I'm gonna go with sideline stories 100. Look at that. In 1996, Broncos tight end Shannon Sharp pretended to call the president from the sideline and said what? I remember this. He called them, and it was like, he called, I'm on the phone with the president. He's like, send the National Guard, send everybody, because something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Deploy the Army, send the National Guard.
We need the National Guard, as many men as you can spare. We're killing the Patriots. Okay, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You specifically referenced the National Guard, and that's.
The National Guard, I do remember him. That he's specifically asking for the National Guard. Now it's clever that it was the Patriots, so National Guard, whatever. Funny, Unk. What do you got?
Funny Unk. Super Bowl showdowns for two.
Freaky Unk. Who is the youngest coach in NFL history to win a Super Bowl?
Sean McVay.
There you go. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Monday Night Magic for 100. Which quarterback suffered a horrific leg injury on Monday Night Football when hit by? Oh, it's good Theismann. That's Theismann. Holy hell!
Rookie of the Year for one.
Rookie of the Year for one. Who was 2020 Offensive Rookie of the Year? Oh boy. Oh.
What's O?
2020 Offensive Rookie of the Year.
The 20 season or the 1920 season?
The 2020, 2021. Which would be the 2020 season.
2020 Rookie of the Year. Am I dumb? I'm dumb.
Maybe. I mean, just think about some guys that came in that year.
Burrow got hurt.
But...
Justin Jefferson.
Oh. You know, I was I had
that
him
wasn't
on
in the
my
radar,
mind.
but that's fair.
I
I
had him
forgot
on
he
my
won,
mind.
and I mean, did he deserve it? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know if he did. Oh boy, blockbuster trades. I'm gonna go blockbuster trades for 100. In 2011, the Bengals and Raiders had a trade involving a first and third round pick for what quarterback? Carson Palmer. Okay.
Fight.
Carson Palmer. Cool.
Special teams, special plays for one.
In 2022, Miami Dolphins punter Thomas Morstead did what in a game against the Bills? I'm assuming this is like threw a touchdown.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Or completed a pass.
Ran
for I don't know.
Fake punt pass for a first down. I don't know.
Fake punt pass for a first down. That's your answer?
Yeah.
Had the butt punt.
It was a butt punt. That was in the end zone. He butt punted it.
Okay.
Now I get the gist of that category. There's definitely going to be a butt fumble and some weird shit in there.
Okay. Rookie of the Year. Monday Night Magic for 2. Which team has the most times? Won the most on Monday Night Football? Won the most times. Cowboys? Steelers.
I was going to say Packers, but...
Okay.
Super Bowl for 3.
Super Bowl for 3. What 2 Super Bowl teams were playing in 2013? All right.
Niners, Ravens. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's what we're doing for 3s now? All right. So what's 4? I mean... Devin Hester scored the earliest touchdown in Super Bowl history after a kick return for a touchdown. How much time had elapsed? Motherfucker.
I'll give you a 2-second buffer each way.
2-second buffer each way? Okay. Boom. 11. Oh my God. You know how close I was to saying fucking 12?
Damn it.
Fuck, dude. I should have just added the extra second on. Oh my God.
That's some butt.
Oh, what a shitty question.
Yeah, it's a stupid question. That's a dumb question.
How much time elapsed?
Sideline stories for 2.
In 2009, damn, I should have went with this one.
A nanner?
Thank God. Holy shit.
He was eating a hot dog?
There was munching a fucking glizzy on the sideline. Which makes me want, I'm going to go big. Fuck it. What quarterback went viral for breaking 2 tablets on the sideline of a game in 2022? Oh. Okay, that's so stupid because Tom broke a bunch. Fuck. Somebody else was smashing the shit out of him.
Someone threw a pick and then broke 2.
Derek Carr, I want to say, I think destroyed a couple. Maybe threw a pick and destroyed them. That's such a stupid question though. Multiple. What quarterback went viral for breaking 2? I feel like Tom was throwing the shit out of tablets.
You know what's funny? I was watching the Super Bowl and someone said, why are they holding an iPad? And I said, that's not an iPad, that's a Microsoft Surface. Get it right. It says it on the back of the goddamn thing.
Oh,
Says it everywhere.
But then does it end up being somebody crazy like somebody out of fucking left field, somebody out of nowhere, somebody like I don't know. I'm gonna go with Derek Carr. If I'm honestly feel like I deserve it if it's Tom because he's literally thrown every tablet possible. But that's what I'm going with. Okay,
It's Tom. No, take it because
I didn't know
because
how
that's a weird
simple.
way of saying like went viral. Tom Brady could fart and it would go viral.
Exactly, and I swear there was a video of Derek Carr like punching a fucking tablet, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't.
I don't know. Grades for 2.
Trades?
Yep.
Okay. What Hall of Fame player and 7th round pick was traded to the Patriots by the Raiders in exchange for a 3rd round pick in 2007? Okay.
Randy Moss.
All right.
That's a 200. That's fine.
Okay, I mean it was 200. Money Night Magic. Okay, let's see how the trades for 300 is. This quarterback was widely regarded as one of the biggest draft busts of all time, but the Seattle Seahawks were lucky enough to. We're lucky to. Enough to. All right, yeah. I was about to say it wasn't me. We're lucky enough to
Okay, I thought you were
unload
having a
him
moment there.
onto the Bears in exchange for a 1st round pick in 1997. This quarterback was widely regarded as one of the biggest draft busts of all time, but the Seahawks were lucky to unload him onto the Bears in exchange for a 1st round pick in 1997. So this guy was drafted to Seattle and traded to the Bears and was considered one of the biggest draft busts of all time. Fuck, dude, I don't know. Fucking Bob Greasy.
It's crazy.
Who is that? That's a name. Greasy's a name, right?
He's a quarterback.
What was he? Who'd he play for?
The grease balls. I don't know.
Bus from 97 was wildly regarded as one of the biggest busts. One of the biggest draft busts of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mean to click that, but I have no clue. Like, do you even have somebody in mind?
I got nothing.
Vinny Testaverde.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Couldn't.
People talk about him all the time.
All the time. No one even mentions Jamarcus Russell. I mean, he's 10 years prior, so.
People always talk about that guy.
Special teams, special plays for 2.
In the 2010 Super Bowl between the Colts and Saints, the Saints famously
kicked an
did
onside
what?
kick.
Come on. Performed.
They did a performance.
They performed it. We're going big or we're going home. Sideline stories for 4. What Giants receiver went viral for attacking the kicker's net? Odell.
That's
there we go.
Bullshit. That should be a 100. That's bullshit.
Should be. It's a terrible
Rookie of the
400.
year for 2.
2017 Defensive Rookie of the Year.
TJ Watt.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to get that.
I was thinking TJ too. In 2010, after scoring a touchdown, Ochocinco walked to the sideline and pulled out what to mock the defense? He pulled out a Hall of Fame jacket and put it on. I can't believe this is 500. Oh.
Damn. I don't remember that.
Okay, but like.
Those are different.
All right. Okay, hold on. My answer ain't wrong.
I don't know if that was to mock the sideline though.
We mean to mock. Okay, but to mock is to mock. Hold on.
What's
This
the
is why we
question
need.
again? It says
But I'm
2010.
saying
What?
to mock the defense. That's just to mock the defense. What is that? No, he put on the fucking sombrero and shit because his name was Ocho Cinco. He didn't do it to mock the defense. He put on the fucking Hall of Fame jacket to mock the defense.
But was it 2010 though? If it was 2010, I'll give it to you.
You don't fucking. Oh my god. All right. Okay. When did Ocho Cinco put on the gold jacket on the sideline? Classic Hall of Fame jacket celebration. All right, when was it? Okay, they're just showing it. I need to know when it is. Yes, it takes 25, whatever. Come on. All right, why will they not show me when did Ocho Cinco, when did Chad Johnson put on the jacket on the sideline during a game? We'll see. We'll find it. Okay, 2007. Whatever. This is fucking stupid. I feel like okay, I'm gonna lose 500 points for getting a answer right. Okay, I guess.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Agreed.
No, bullshit. I would not have made you lose 500 points for that. I would have at least.
I would have lost 500 points for that. I didn't know he took out a poncho and a fucking sombrero.
I would have at least let you keep your 0 or just stay at fucking. That is ridiculous that I get a right fucking answer and it's poncho and sombrero. Fuck a poncho and sombrero.
Ocho did a lot of shit. I don't know.
A lot of players fucking broke tablets. If it was Derek Carr, I was getting that one right. Fuck this game. This is bullshit. What do you want?
500 Super Bowl.
Oh my god.
Don't oh my god.
I hate you. Youngest starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl. What team did he play for? And what fucking size cleat was he?
32.
Fucking sombrero. Get the fuck out of here.
That's not
that ridiculous.
That's not
I'm a sore
ridiculous.
loser.
That's not that ridiculous.
That is so ridiculous.
It's not that ridiculous.
I was right. It's fine. It's fine. Karma's gonna get your ass. I was so right.
That's fine.
I was so
Jim
right.
McMahon.
What?
The Bears.
No, dude.
It was Ben. You're right. I didn't know
man.
that. I forgot about that. It was his first full season. He was 22.
It was his second year.
He didn't play his first year, so it was his rookie year, basically. They didn't deserve to win.
All right. Monday Night Magic for 3. In 1987, what running back crushed the Seattle Seahawks defense by rushing for 229 yards? Monday Night Football record, and also scored 2 touchdowns. In 87?
87.
Barry Sanders. Bo Jackson. Cool.
Same difference. Special teams, special plays for 3.
What was the name of the 2010 game between...
Miracle at the Meadowlands.
Bro. Oh, you didn't say new.
Oh, I'm Jewish.
It says new Meadowlands. Wait. There's a Miracle at the Meadowlands.
It's the old Miracle at the Meadowlands.
No, it's
Take
the
my points
Miracle
away.
at the. No,
There's
it's
two
fine. It's fine.
Miracle at the. There's
It's
two
fine, it's
Miracle
fine.
at the Meadowlands.
I'm just saying. There's the Miracle at the Meadowlands.
Let's get semantic.
There's the. I mean, we got pretty semantic.
Yours was
with
not
Chad
semantic.
Johnson. All right.
That would be me like saying Philly right there.
No.
7 years
I'm just
apart.
saying. No, fuck no. I'm just saying you gave the wrong answer, but the right one. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. See, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get it. Oh, what was the fucking game where fucking Tom Brady fucking threw fucking 3 touchdowns? Trades suck. I don't want trades. I don't want trades. Monday night, that fucked me too. Bo Jackson, what he played for like 3 games? God damn it. Special teams, 400. What Arizona Cardinal player won the AP Special Teams Player of the Year in 2017? This is so fucking funny. Do you even know who won the AP Special Teams Player of the Year this year?
Matthew Slater.
Fuck. What Cardinal won it? I don't know. Isaiah Simmons.
I know.
Could be Buda Baker. You know this answer?
I know this answer.
I don't know. Give me Isaiah Simmons. Okay, I literally fucking. All right. I didn't think a starting safety would go out there and win that too, but cool. Cool. Awesome. What do we got?
Blockbuster trades.
This trade is known for being the largest trade in NFL history. Oh my God, we get this question so much. God damn it.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah. That's just how easy we're doing blockbuster trades. Cool. Herschel Walker. I'm taking the 5. What 3 teams were involved in a 1987 trade concerning Eric Dickerson? So obviously the Rams. But who else did he play for? The Colts? The Rams? The Colts. What 3 teams were involved? I don't fucking know the 3rd team. The Rams, the Colts, and it could be the Saints. It could be the Bears. It could be. Give me Bears. Fuck it.
Bills.
All right. All right.
Special teams for 5.
This year, we had the first Irish person to sign a contract. Who is it?
Tommy Morris for the Bucks. That was Saints.
Oh.
Guess
It
the
was just
team.
asking for the team.
We're not guessing a team for 500. That's stinky butt. And I said the Bucks.
Guessing
Bullshit.
a team for 500. Awesome. Man, I mean, I gotta go like fucking rookie of the year for 3. 2018 defensive rookie of the year. Oh boy. That's the problem. I don't even remember when these guys got drafted. See, that's the thing. Was TJ 2017 and got snubbed?
Did he have a crazy rookie year? I don't know.
When the fuck did Myles Garrett get drafted? He was in the league before 2018. Right? Maybe not. Was he defensive? No, he wasn't 20. This wouldn't be for 3, right? If it's TJ, I might
Schwitz.
harm myself. I might harm myself. But I'm gonna go Miles. Thank God. I'm just. I don't remember when these guys were drafted. I don't remember any. I'm silly,
Rookie of the year for 4.
Rookie of the year for 4. What running back was 1999 offensive rookie of the year?
Priest Holmes. Andrew James. Nice.
Interesting. Oh man. I mean, Monday Night Magic. What was the highest scoring game? Oh, occurring in 2018. Fucking Rams Chiefs.
This too easy, bro.
This is for 400.
Rookie of the year for 5.
Rookie of the year for 5. What running back was rookie of the year in 2005? Rookie of the year.
MVP in 06. MVP in 05 was Sean. 06 was LT. 05 rookie. Sean McCoy.
I would say Cat.
Forgot about that name.
What? There we go. And then for 500, what is the most common Monday Night Football matchup occurring 19 times? Who won the most games?
Steelers.
Steelers, Cowboys. Broncos, Raiders. Broncos, Raiders. No wagers.
Not even close.
How many miles are equivalent to Tom Brady's career passing yards? All right. I wrote my answer down. I have no clue. What's your answer?
Yours is written down?
Mine is written down.
5.8.
Wrote down 23. Okay. 50. 50 miles. Maybe you just had to move a decimal over.
I think I shit my pants. Pretty sure I shit my pants.
But all right. 58. But there we go.
50.
You catch a dub, Devin. Or 50, yeah. Well, if you would have said 58, you would have gotten all the props in the fucking world if you were only 8 miles off of Tom Brady's career yardage in miles. But that was interesting. A little hard. But hey, it was what it was. But with all that being said, shit, we played Jeopardy. We talked some quarterback issues, James Pearce being an animal, playoff teams, rule changes, Patriots. Anything you need to get off your chest before we get out of here?
I think I'm good.
That's good. That's great. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed this episode of On It. We will be back on Tuesday to do some more yapping about maybe some teams in distress, maybe some teams who aren't, maybe some teams who are looking at the bright side of things. But who knows? We will be back to talk some more shit though. And with all that being said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. Hopefully you enjoyed. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.